ene ye kwasi adafe ne braso sense modwa ya boa no de edition edit ye de somo se nwumre no sia kase wo kase yi mu ensem bia wo beti eni gomu akramai to fo hene ekire mu asese langas fo je won sa se nyina free won sam the senti bambofo emrem sanso eno so afa wo hye apomden so etwe se enche kromai Ghana e ba be ye vaccine bia e be so yarewa wodo ano ehe eno koka sansem yi ye de mu nchemu bedan wo kase yi emu afei wo de foto ama ye nuanu muslimifo se ye na edu abato so ama wo ma wo kwan emobi emfa won ho hye basabasa ya ebekoso e wa abato so emu ensemu ni afoforo bi ene ka ho don hira yesim konwa kenkan ama wo se nwumre no si akase emedin e de akuya echa oyi akwan memo ajo afei jebre ne sem ni chemu ankasa memfa ensomwe na gomwa akraman tofonyina wo ho eye nana yawo ochire abeka ode to post dom sayine George Akufo dampare ene bambofo se adaroma omrai na asese gomu akraman langasfo ene eji na nanom nsase a wose wo mo hyeso afiri wo mo nsem ene nso akoye nsempi wo hono mo a ode adesre eto mpanifo anim se wo mrem
manfo a wote gomu akraman dodo ebro empim mienu na wo mu dodo no a eye akuafo nanso langatsa ewukrom honom no asese wo mu dodo no a emfudie agensa senato ama ankurankure bi am wonom asi wonom adan ewo so yamane boni ani tufo hene a wogomua akraman na edua yaw ochire abeka etwetwe nkomo no owura no eda na di se ankurankure bi na ate langatsa fukuyo ya wojeje manfo ensase efiri wonsem ewo ohyekwan so owura yi kire mu a wonom de won pese wade emera ebehye wonsem nanso sempanyinfo anhwe na saa langasa wotu agugomu akraman no wanhwe ampamu wonum nyina emfiri honom de a wonom befa kwan bia so e de abo wonom nsase eho ban
enti mesra bebre de da mempanyinfo a me address me issue to won for 9 sifam na won boy e wo ban bom O Sunday, if persuasion first, force must be applied. Seriously. The power to be brave. I'm paying IGP, Interior Minister, na Regional Police Commander, na District Commanders. Master on be brave. One boy. O Sunday, young pede be ya di go back at my sabi to trust and to them. Na mo moye ya da dey oze. Na sabi obi ane nan kan tinka oba befa. Ono no from in there. Yes, so sabe etaye ogunfo a etori bema ete mwada Roma to be ya men kasa bebre ncher nana mesre de krona yewum sabe o mbabu no so awom mwada Roma bobotwe mo hudu yam dem prewanyin senso ados wa ha
nana kwa amiapia eye gomua akraman manhene ode atomanfo oti gomua akraman nyina animu se wonka wo humum na wonom enyapade a ewo ekrum honom no wonmo ho ban se be ya ebeboa amempumtuo aba akraman krodua nimu
obi biara enye obi wasem ewo krodum ha mesewara wendim de obi biara ebe makroye ehian ewo krodum ha osande Mr. Fandefo kade misa oye prior what the perform say you kura ibuma obobu na mo aka boma e de do ti de den kura entumi ye den entumi mbum ente me se enedie de inna yesa safo henfo na djumejo ote dameno me se do bia de nakoma e be di djumedi echi anade asafo henfo ya pa ho no obia de na kuma be di wonechi na obia opede obetaye ndi ono de ye ma ho kwan
Principal ya wadadu kwa National Midwifery Training College ano Dr. David Ben Samson na wade ato adisuafo afi no wo hye sukuu no ase anim se wonyere wo hunsu ade pa se be ya pomde adwuma no wo firi mu ba obetimi aye wa afamu de ade aboa ebra matriculation ceremony ekoso no wade sansem yetudwa
said the Beya adisuafo a woje ntetiye ewo dunkwa Nursing and Midwifery Training College ebenye dini pentino Dr. David Ben Samson a woye principal a wode school ya no abadisuafo nyina akokose woma wono madisua ehia wonom pa wotu adesuafo ne fo se ansa na botaye esi wonom ani so obetumi aduru ho na ebra wode wadesua ba wiye no na waye anesefo a ogi wonom tumu no ehu behia se obema wonom adesua ho nsem ko a ene besi wonom ani so abra wonom eye matriculation etoso du miensa ewodunkwa ono fen na wura yi edisansemi etudwa.
As far as you are called to duty, you must put aside all your personal problems and help save human life. You must think of people at critical times beyond your own self. You must work hard. It pays to work hard. I'm here because, and all the dignitaries at my back are here because we keep working hard. You need to excel and be innovative as you go along. You can't do all this without discipline and teamwork.
Apadensha East Mensini Penny Quantre for Sharp Muden Honsem so Dr. Daniel Aklo. That is so additional in any say, war press will be a nurse fui, and who be here say, or be my fufro and qua, and here one more pa.
I advise all of you, trainee students, to take your academic work very seriously. And I urge all of you to be reminded of all the issues we discussed in the MOH ATI student handbook during 1 week orientation sessions. Since academic vices such as examination malpractices, poor academic performance can lead to repetition, demotion, or outright dismissal.
Mame fa nko Kenya se number 1 wa hafu mantem no emu rempehene nana boachi yato mori ato yenu muslimefu anim se enchane ye kwa abato so ema wo ma wo ho kwan ema basabasa ye beba no won fa sika kakra hye won sam ema fa won ho enkoforifori mu eboman senti won hye won ho so yi.
Nana boachi Adom rempehene wa hafu Kenya se number 1 watu muslimefu nyina fo se ye ba bewura abato afimu no Wamomodin ase obehwe won hu so yie na obia emfa won so enya basabasa yo ewo abatu onimu abra wonum ebie muslimifo asondan a ebetimi afa manfo oha mienu ene aduasa ya muslimifo a wonum ewo Kenya ase akasa asie anno na ohini ede sansemi etudwa
ene tutura sem bebre wo so ya na efrinzongo so efa ba bi so efri krom me mom ya banzongo so be kan kremofo asem de no o tu kremofo fo o se yi abatu ebebe o so ya kikiri kura ya se wo frinzongo na wo no atwe sekai wo so wo fa akwanya we so wo de ya tu nzongo fofo se ene de nzongo ntise kan nzongo no nzongo fo so tese no wo mo so wo mo nya tutura sem biem wo mo so ebe ko school no wo mo so aba bedi empanimfo no e wo Ghana wo mo ye MP no mo ne ho ahoa bi
Esitifi North Mensini Imam ya wonukure ye sanso ye Kenya se number 1 Imam Abubakar Bawa enso editudwa se sese ni ayekoso no ehu behia se wosi muslimifo aso ndan bi a wode Bible mfidie bi te se CCTV cameras ebebo ho no mo se de ebe ya wonum a wokọ honom ekoye basabasa no obetumi ayi wonum apie
yeni ya ni se Ghana de yekoso no CC cameras ne de ka ho no eboa ma oma no ama security adwuma ne ye mere ede ma omo mo boye ho ban no se wodi bibi ka CC camera bi bebo ho no ma ebeboa ma niam bebira ye mere ma ye omo mo boye ho ban no ende sa ne ma de nyani nyaye ye de sa ne ma nyina be ka ho kwa esi ya modern wan e wu enye tete sam ne bi enti mmerante so mo di mo no mo ye modern emerante nti on be sa ne mena nyina ba se be ya Ghana ha no de pese ye maye nyina tena o man masonjie no na atima ba so sa de maye nti sa ne mena nyina be ba so
Ebiase kubatan a eshapo muden so meche world organization bomodi biase krobia ebetimi aye etidi yare ho vaccine sebaya ye de beso sawo ha hono ano na obo man Ghana mu aba betodwa sese ye ba be viral vaccine bia yare wa hodo pi ene betimi asa oso afa wo shapo muden so kwakwajima menu ena ede sansem wetodwa wabra Kentampo Health College eye wo mu graduation
so for shapo muden ho nsem so kwakwajima menu Akwa kasai o Kentampo College of Health wa bra adesuafo bebro empemu num esuade wieye efri afempinu ene donkuno ekopem afempinu ene edunum yensan mu ene wode sansemi etudwa na wo ma wonom certificates ewo apomuden nimdia hodo a wogiye emu eno mu ene woda na die se esan se sika ene akwan a wofa so ekra nuru eba omamu ha adwene nti no sese waye nhihye bebre a efie kakra di enimu no man yankasa eba beye malaria ene bible nuru ahodo bi sebe ya sa wo ni nyina etu obetwa.
Presently, we are preparing ourselves feverishly to actually launch the production of the first vial of vaccines in Ghana. This is a private sector initiative, and we are also working again with a group that is being supported as well by government and donor partners. And I believe that within 3 years from now, Ghana will be producing vaccines from end to end. We have set up the National Vaccine Institute that is going to help with research and development of vaccines and training of our young scales to be able to support the 2 facilities that will be doing vaccine production for us.
Dr. Kwabena Opoku say director of Kentampo College of Health ano odin sembi etudwa ewodwumadi na se.
Dr. Chairman, before the establishment of the health training school in 1969, it was called the School of Hygiene for the Training of Health Inspectors, Unit 3. The Health Center Superintendent's Training School moved from Sopond in then southern Ghana to Kintampo in the northern Ghana. In 1962, the Health Center Superintendent's Training School was moved to Kintampo in the Volta, Ghana. But in the same year, the Health Center Superintendent's Training School moved back to Kintampo. This reminds me of where I come from, Pontochi. That's the winding and going round. I'm happy to say that from the modest beginning, the college has grown to become one of the biggest health training institutions in the country.
Sabaya no betimi abo ema chidom ewo edwadie munti opani baako atuni wasiwa ne din ade Kofi Apianin ya sesei ema beso ha yo wo boase mantem no mu no oboase mansini mu wo hwe no wabo wo mu chidom pa ewo sikasamfam a wo ma wo mu Ghana sidi empemo ha ya entuso bia enaso sabaya obetimi ade adidwa
sede beya ma wonu mankasa ye omadwuma ewo boase betumi ehunu mpuntuo ene nkranko nente no Apianin Bonsek Fan Club at the 100,000 Ghana cedis abom ma ha ebesia na abra woni adom kasema ne bonni atwetwe nkomo no opanyina ono wada Fan Club no ano Kofi Apianin ekire mu se we enye de kan a odemboa ama ma wonu mankasa eye wo mu enjuma na enam se emmadu no bia wodi nkan bo mo besia etwi omusika ne nyina fefefe no ntino ena ahye ne nkran a amana se tusa na moyi
so ba ne yedwuma de bia no abufu ne atete ko pi bakra na ho ba na obofu de be when you scrum akwa mana ba fi na e kakra wo fi na crowd ni je den ama krokro ba ma odon so eden ejina enje be so ma na se okunu masen no pe bi kakra ye no mde atumi asobotu fi
enwachi emma sabesen wo munsa ka bi ensoso we de to so se besian ya wonsa kan wo ma de be hwe madwuma ne mu no ma yere mo ho aye dwumaden se de be ya wo betumi de mmoa ama wo mu ekunonom
esan se uyi adwuma na koba be ma so nani je ho esan se na chop money me ma no mu yi kwa enso
ena be me so ne tin so ne na wo mba enti wuntimi fa ho kire ni nyina nya de o hawo ni nyina kogu ne so saa de ne papa no ahwe so a hu se ye mama na wo se wotimi boa ye
registrar with that scholarships ano Dr. Kingsley Kwame Ajiman wodi ato kabie womfo ne animdefo a enimde ewo nwomasuam mu enim se woni awofo enkamum na chechefo so fa won nyimbi se be ya obetimi ama emofra no asua kenkan esanse de wonim kenkan a enwoma bi ede be ma no betimi akan edrechiri
Abra wadi readathon challenge ya Kingsley quizzes ede hyehyɛ so ma adesuafo a wonom ewo buakwa South Mansini ewo epoye mantem mu ebewiye no na Dr. Kingsley Ajiman na woye registrar of scholarships ede to yamani boni animu se ehu behia sa adesuamu ka bi omufuo nyina ebebua se de ebeye a wobɛhyɛ adesuafo nkran ama wonom ani age akenkan ho esan se eno ho an betumi aboa ewo wonom adesua mu first final competition no na igina basic 2 adesuafo a wonom ewo chebi MA experimental school Akosua Ejewa Memorial Basic School ya wonom ewo Esiakwa ene Esiakwa Presbyterian Primary School for Entem akansie no eba wiye no Chebi MA Experimental ena edi enkunim efen toso mienu no nso na ejina Chebi Ebenezer Presbyterian Basic Demonstration ene Chebi MA Experimental Basic School for Entem na eba na wiye no Chebi Ebenezer Presbyterian Basic School for ena edi enkunim.
Expressing in the national standardized test. It means that all of us have work to do. It's a maiden edition, it's gone very well according to plan, but there's a lot of work that we need to do at a very basic level to get the children to read and read well. The various levels that they were tested, the spelling, the word formation, and reading comprehension showed strength and weaknesses. But overall, there's a lot to be done. We as sponsors or we as vision bearers, we are playing our role. Educators have their role to play as the teachers. Administrators have their role to play, the municipal directorate. Parents and everybody in the social value chain has a role to play, including you media. You have to come out with education programs that will encourage reading more and not other gaming activities and soaps operas that most of the time occupies the media landscape. We have to encourage the children to continue to read.
Comfort Oforia Pia eye penyi kwankyerɛ for hwɛ adesua ho nsɛm so ɛwɔ Bokwa South Mansini mu wɔkɔ akansi yasibia ɔne amane bone twetwe nkɔmɔde nsɛm sɛ yi ɛto n'anim
adansidi a metimi adi wɔ ho ne sɛ ayɛfɛ na yɛnso yɛni agye efisɛ yɛhyɛ aseɛ no na nkwala no a wɔn reading level no ɛnte sɛ nea nnɛ yɛhu yi enti yɛni agye Osha eha enije wa ha obi eni aje na yenso yeni aje yen kan se ye wie ye beto aso enye invent desese ne ya ba be ye final na ye wie ye hunu se ye process se ne be ya ye betimi aboa na nkwala no wonyina etimi awredi no omo awredi yi
Kwame Yofoso Yina Penten, Kane Deputy Commissioner, Wada Ghana Revenue Authority, ano, ene wakwa Asante Achimwenchi, ya adisua fafe in woko suko fofrono, wakwa koma womo, akadye bi betimi aboa, ama adisua eni adechira koso, obi enso wadi sikanso episo, sebe ya obetimi ako school wo ahenha womo.
Deputy Commissioner of Ghana Revenue Authority, yes, say wate ama Owusuya Foundation Education Fund, ede, eniame bi te se chalkboards, trunk, mattresses. Ghana sika no ohenum ene eniama afufuro bi ama adesuafo a wonom ewa Asante Achimwenchi ya obo wo homodem pa wo BEC in social wo tworo ye no emu sebeya obetumi ede atoa wonom adesua so abra owura yi ho kene Juliana Ofosu hene apenten ede eniama yi ema adesuafo no ensem seyi ene wode to yama ne boni anim
ama wusu educational fund no gina so se ode boa omo a omo ne bi nti botane se akoma passport so de ye na ne maame fa so ka kire no ana wogina so ne de ayesa de no se yade be ya do bia betimi asoro abrabom se de bi wo mu ni bi kura wo mu ni bi te se anya bi wo se etimi so mu obi na asori no anya opepa no odo wode bo to so kwa omo so nya abotai bi so mo ne so no timi sua de yiye omo so timi maye okunire da che omo so timi boa obi oni bi omo so de bebre ho a mo so banye hwe bia wo firi ba na mu awrade na wo bi so de aboa de gina so na fesu ade na so ko wani o mu se na rekufo do ne ban e da o ma se bebre wo free education no abade but o se ne bi wo so yiro ho se free education no e ho fa so be ba ma o ada achi do so timi abo wo bi
Joanna Frimpong dwemtenani a wada ama Owusuya Foundation Education Fund ano ni ama ne boni enkomo twetwe mu no wo sha adesuafo ni nyina enkran se yi a woto wo no madesua so no omomode anse obesua de ne mum won fa won ho enkobo enamfo bone na emfansi so bone bia hemma won so
obia emfa na desua ni agro ebra adumara kwa wanya kwanya seya woko secondary school ensasa wokwa wokohwe nkrofo wonguru baabia wo fire efi a wo firi mu na womra won ho ase ma won fa won ho nkobo sabe mofra babone emma adefefe a enne ya papa penten ayeyi ye betia no na ekoye animdu ase dabi eyesa ebebu abam na said the Oliver Twist can say Oliver Twist wants more or needs more emma so omu bu abam pe enkanya yen anase enkanya ye papa ema won a enchirima no enya bi nti ebesra won se won ma we enya susudua ma won
Enwumere no si akase na guso a wo hye wa Adom TV so no de aka hye doso enkrato ye chi me de besomo ase ene wadaje afi ye nto ayensem no eso president ene director ya wada I Care Service Foundation and College ano ene de to abai ankrakwa no nyumekwa wodo anim se wo mo so na sene se baya obetimi atete wo mo akwadare e wo ICT suemu na wo mo so akira foforo esanse na wi ase dane etise abofra no anim aba fontenta adwumadi se de sitifa obetimi ayade e wo ngomasuemu
I Care Service Foundation and College eye dwumaku a womo ensha banse womo de ntitiema sukufo ewo ICT ene anesifo course bi womo enye omohwe ede omo ekonkrase ekoboa womo ehiamoa President Emma Foundation no ekasa ewo suku no womo graduation ceremony a womo yeye ewo afenya wode tudwa se womo nhihye ahodo bi a eda wonani so a womo pese womo de sukufo a womo ebekọ nkrase akọkire omanfo ICT bi nanso no akande ene mu a womo de bekọ no
the 16 regions now ewo Ghana no ye pese yen training to start with 80s volunteers and I the best send you to the rural areas in every region and I mbekwa akọkire omu computer ye here computer of 160 pieces and ye here at least 960,000 na ye fan tria omu ye here 32,000 as data fee because ye connect internet no a say yen tia MTN and Vodafone so onu na ade a high kakra e wo ye dwumade ho ade a ye pese ye achieved after ni say na sesia no obia esua computer e na wiase ni nyina computer nimu a untumi uwie school krampa untumi nye dwuma ye no say na ye be reduce unemployment and graduate unemployment no akoda na say omusua abefudie no computer no say na ometumi eye dwuma no so that Ghana ebetumi ekoso
Esukufo a womo ye graduation yi eye 120 womo nya certificate ahodo efi UK examination board
wodi afuto ama maburu no se eya wonsuansa no adwuma se beya ebetimi abo wo wasesere mu pa sanse nei ubewie school na woni sa no adwuma bia wonya adwuma nye eya na de wo hawo eba de senti wankasa wosuansa no adwuma ebetimi abo no wabie wankasa adwuma
said the beya mebu na wo my Ghana mu ebenya adwuma ye ama won so sai tumi akọ no nteno afuto akọ ade ama wo mu nyina se won hya ase na won fa won ho enhye dwadie emu na wodwumadi a woye Edipao Vanalen Charity Foundation no hontuma no na wo mefrempon a Otesa Foundation no edito Adom kase ama ne boni enemu se
me ko how ne ama ne bi ma Nyankopon yi mafnya ne se me yare 2021 2022 me kidney ni me liver na ehun hun na Nyankopon adaroma odi me fu me yi me fi sa yare ni ma wan kumia anto anko de na wasa me so me ye bo afoforo no so kosa ohaw no mu na wasa me ni afoforo nyina kabom na ti omo mo so wasa haw ni mu ene ona o makọ ayaresabia na on bills pay 5 million 10 million don't mean to so ye mo ka hospital wasa for no ene ese e bebo om na afi maku na opeso sientuma ana opeso ko school ye bebo wo mo na on bota ye opeso e bamu abrabom no so abem ema wo mo on abrabom
enwachi Reverend Joyce Ojo Wusu ya ono ewa danse asokwa Methodist Church na emu enso so de to aso se sa sofo ahodro ma shebedwafo ene panyefo bi etumi eka omhobom na Vanalen Charity Foundation no mapa wo moye no otumi ye bia wo hu ne se anka o my Ghana e house ebeti
na hu nkwala bebre a sani swade hu na wo mi enyen senka yetumi nya sani swade hu sa asofo members of parliament ene nananom ani adofo nkaye a wanya won ho no wo obiribidi a nkatibia bi a ye mabi ye nuanum bi wo mu no asate bia ni ha enti me Reverend Message Choice Okro Owusudie I 100 support the vision na media minimum say mekoso ne masore makasa baby a enyame be ma me platform bia side media na wo mi aye ye de osoro be pai nachi Oswafa Bedi Shawa no and Angumessia no was share technical vocational education and training
ya ye twa ne ti ase TVET eso ye gift chumampafo or the ato awofo anim say adesuafo ehye school asefo free womo na wo hye won kran na won fa TVET school yi esanse wo kowie na wo ba obetimi anyansa no adwuma daache bi no wankasa betimi bi wadwuma afa afoforo so ama omaye bi
Osofo abedichi a ono na hwe adesua ehunsem so de ohwe TVET gifty chum ampofo e de ato awofunum enim se womo ehwe se womo bema wonim manom esua eye TVET adesua bi na yade ebebo mo pa e wo womo edachim abra wo kasa ache nananom ene wo manfo a womo achim kukrantumi e wo ebu akwa north wo kire ne nsem mu sei
technical school TVET anu so ye free so ma oba no ko school no obeti abafo niema yede ye nsanodwuma na se yie oma kwan a na master na madam angopeso osua adwuma no wakwa ye hihye na wo ba no akọ madam no ho so peso osua etire yo so peso osua carpenter o ana master no ho oma kwan no akọ bi obi school a na okọ oka ne mienu gbomu a oba no nsanodwuma de ne mo ne de no ho beti na adanso.
Director General Emma National Information Technology Agency Richard Oche Fusu enso edefutuo Emma emabunu etitu ne Emma se won form ho enhye ICT adesuam.
Nse se ye hu se Emma no ye ka won hye kitchen ko a se mun kono aduane mun kono nse se ye encourage won se emon hwe ICT dwumadie. In fact, Emma, some of these girls they have not even seen computers before. And within a short period of time, they are programming games, writing websites, and all that. Enti, I encourage. Yama menum as I say, encourage you. Say, mo be encourage yenu amanum. Say, amosusu, amobe fa ICT. No, now I encourage you. Say, look, edin die be usian kakra ube dum pembensu bia beti ase. Enti, it's encouragement all round. I say, mo who say. From STEM education, from Ministry of Education, a collaborative effort.
Penimpa no ene Ghana Oil Palm Development Company Limited no Sheti Gangada or the atuja say ejumane de wo ye ne ye pa na so krono a ekoso ejumane mu ena ema ejumane ye enkoso the sent to atoto asre epoyemantemu soafo se wone bambofo emu awomu.
Executive Officer Emma Ghana Oil Palm Development Company Limited edi atudwa se krono manfo ebo ewo womo edwumadi enim eyade a ekuti edwuma ne pa se ba ne sikasem ho a enu ntino ama mo entimi enya fa anwo dodo a womo ebetimi edidwa se ne womo pe na bribia odi sansem wetu dwa abra GOPDC womo dwumekuo no ede award sonkon ema edwumafo a womo ewo edwumanim.
Security apparatus, we need to keep maintaining it. It's a cost to us, but we don't have a choice, But I must say that the authorities and agencies responded very rapidly, and we could be able to neutralize the threat which is getting from the stealing or attacking our asset. That has been neutralized, and it come to a very acceptable limit at this moment. So we are okay, and we are very happy with how the MC is responded, how the Eastern Region Minister and the rest of the local authorities chiefs supported and stood by us when our difficult period for the right cause.
Omanfo mu ye dwuma ewo company nim ene ekuafobia wo monso ne Adom News nsentwefo atwetwe nkomo no wo de adesede eto nananom ahemfo enim se wo mo ehwe se wo mo beku etia omanfo a wo mo ewia efri dwumako nim a entimi ma wo monso enya so mfaso wo mpatemu ho no
ene yade ha company ni yi pa na se de abambofo etumi eba ye ne nananom di nsa wo so masisi am ne ukasai abrase kakra na mum yebe kosoa asre nananom se omomboa ye nomuntu mbabru no fo
ne wi ano de enokwasam se dodo no a eye ne a asodingum sansa nanka ene won je se wunu a fabre wono ne nto ne ntia woka
se aduma no abeboa ye mpa ye mba suku ni bibia gina abayi so aha ti ye kokokura mpo bibia ye ensuo wotare kura ye hodi ade abe
ba menyina sanse mu eso na me hotia wa ma me koba ebeto so medase so wanya abotra twa me afa ye to ayensam no eso Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition HSA ɔman no ko a yɛkote akatahye kanka ne proye ne kamea sɛ yɛnuru baabi a ɛsan sɛ nhyɛ ya yɛde gu akwan mu nyinaa no ɛnkyerɛ sɛ ampa katahye kanka ne proye no yɛako awie a ɛfiri ɔman yi mu na wohwɛ enwumako awodoɔ deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ mu a ɛdi adanse pefee sɛ Ghana yɛda so a ɛgyina katahye kanka ne proye mu a yɛmfiri mu.
International Anti-Corruption Day ɛyɛ dwumadie bi a wɔde ahyehyɛ so December 9th bia na wafi weidie no Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition for Efrens and Twefron Shiamu na komo de hyehyɛ so no na ɛfa anti-corruption ho sɛ so ɛte wɔ man Ghana mu anase egu so ɛkɔ so. Samuel Harrison Kujo any programs officer Emma Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition na wɔkyerɛ sɛ
why de ɛkwan yɛ kwenti akatahye na proye no onya adza ɔrekɔyɛ yen data na adze nyinaa kyerɛ ma yehu de rather than winning no why you lose fighting against corruption no nzema bi ho a ɔde yɛyɛ na yɛde boa ne yɛkuti akatahye na proye ɛkro nye de yɛbɛhwɛ yɛn ankasa brofun yes yen value systems intete ben na yewo as Ghana for oboyen ma yetum yede bo yen bra wo kroma. We feel that it's about time there yebehwe them adinin so
and wachi ode to Ghana de hye nyina no mu se abra fimpenu ani adonu na yabato na enche kora yede be hyehyɛ so o man Ghana mu no eni kwan se omo wo de sika dada wo mu se de be yebeboa amansakra ye o man Ghana pese wo hunu no etumi ebem.
Say ye makwan de obiara mesika de o ma TNT o ma demadi for politics a debi yetna ha na obi a onse odisika abehye politics yebohun na nyimpa bi a nitim po onye papan or manipulate yen state systems no onya da ode yetna ho na yehwe mosi nti especially the year 2024 a yeboto aba the issues of vote buying amanfo sika watch second watch hwasamo dem nzema wo be che nyina de gina photo abamamen no hu hia de ihena nkasa as Ghana phone yebe meyenyu ada ho.
Mama Joanna Pole counselor ewo Ghana HIV and AIDS network ochese edubro nyabere se ya ene enipa yi otimi ekeka ema ne mema boso ene wo mu dimpamu agrosa na bro nyabetwam na ndi so atene wan afa be kwa kwahwe ne mojamu no na HIV ade no ewom esenti bro nya wo betu o manfofo so mo ho ban wo bra wo di empamu agro.
Counselor yo Ghana HIV and AIDS network Joanna Poli edefutu ema mema enema ebo my Ghana nyina mu se abra enche bronya yibedi no obi ambo ne homodin ya so bebo ne ho ban edefu HIV AIDS no eho na sanso so ena wo mo hwese wo mo ne mma dodo na na mema dodo na endeda enya no nko a osanso so edetu dwa se manicure ene pedicure so a wo mo beye no eya wo mo hwe hunu se bibia eye okay se de beya enkofa yade bia enfambre wo mo
eti mesra se ese hwe hu so ye we youth ana babunu na se wo more than one partner mesra mo ni die mu ube reduce no esan se unnim de owo HIV mo wa no de otowe ga ma no wo mo na obe de hu na even at all said de woni wo ho no kwa wonye so tese wonjini ndia mesra se obe use condom na de abo ho ban esan se mabunu bebre na dwen se HIV no eni ho ana anya se obi so obe hu no wa fe dabi ena oni HIV no na ba enti ba kono kra obi a ubede hu
wachi project counselor Emma Ghana HIV AIDS network Prince Mike enso so de adesre eto mabunu nyina enemu se bronya ya babedi wo mo hwe mo so yi na wondi nasomdwe mu
ampa cho bronya ya babedi yendi ewo no kremu yendi wo ekwan paso nanti ehwa enye nanti ebeboa yi nanti ehu bia yentwani na so no so wo kanchi bi ono nkwa na ene ne hye mo wankona onya mo fried rice bi edi eja mo edi odo kakra pacho onim se onnim obi enkohie obi wo kwa ho enkofa no enko ufi abramu ni bebi ofi onim jan ensan so ene ne nkoye bibi abra onbo ho ban pacho so bebi wo se bi ebia na enye yawe kwa no be kwa kofa at ene nyama bebi e ba kofa honhom ahonbonifo ni ade na wukum.
Mamemfa nkwa asante mantemu enekwasi anopa beso nonson ene babete odwa se eja ato Kumasi Central Market bia eye French line na omanfo nya pade pi ena ahyehye asesei wonsa egu otire Adom kase ekoho no ma yebom nchemu.
Let me get this.
We were at home when we had the call that French line is on fire. So when he came, all this place was on fire. We had to break the store to enter before we could get some of the things. We couldn't retrieve more, so we collected, I think, small portion of the things.
Mapata mini nyinaashi. Minoma nyinaashi. Minoma nyinaashi. Miyampabwa. Ni nyinaashi. Ampabwa me yebe 1000. Talbet mi tombako bi 30 cedis. Enti maboka pa.
Meti say shio. Ye supply no more. Dem man no more say no money nyina ahye. Ye supply rob. Eni nazomo. Mo se nyina ahye. Enti esra ban. Onwu amabo. Ebi abra aban wu amabo.
We received a distress call at the control room reporting an outbreak of fire at French line. The first tender to dispatch was Menchia. Menchia left 2 minutes after that, was 0841 hours, followed by Komfonochi Fire Station, followed by Bremain Fire Station, then Bost Fire Station, and the last fire engine to arrive here was from Atunso, our regional headquarters. Over here, there is only one branch from the major road to this place. So if we had 5 fire engines, so it meant that if one fire engine, that was the first one, exhausted water, and it need to go and replenish, it means all the 4 must get out before the first pump must also have access to go and replenish. So that was a major challenge here. People are still cooking in the shops here. So that is what we noticed. So anytime the fire spread to another shop, you could hear an explosion. And so these were some of the problems that we encountered here. For now, I will not be able to tell you the cause of fire. But then the investigation team, the regional operations officer, is by me here. And right when the call came, they started their investigations and they will continue and will put it for those people who want to know the cause of the fire.
That's why in some no so as a chirihine, a chirimu asese, a kwanya, a free konia, a decontriku, a chamufabe, a crobes, a do, Sakwa not a tia pansam, or to twasre NPP a bansa da Roma, or Mramisi ma woman. Ebra sechirihine nana Professor Mensa Bonsu eni Adom kase amane boni Isaac no menyo etwetwe nkomo na obi teachers quarters ano e wokonu yawo eni wodi tu dwa se NDC aban penso eni wo hye kwan yi ase nenso bra aban sesan ba ye no NPP amanyoko no eba ye wontimi nwie kwan no ema wo mu a sesei ekwan no akwakoye owu amana
ekwan me fa so ba ye de ama me rehoyi enemre MPP aban ma betena so mfie nson moko mfie motwe kwan NDC for na start here sa kwan we na o se fa so na ye ba ekuro mu dia ye da mase se abeto abo aka afi ne abeto aba na ye mo beye na ye nso ye be kan chire ekuro manfo no eno mbefa
enwachi omanfo bi wo kuro ne mu nso ene Adom kase atwetwe enkomo wo kire se ema no awoka wo mu a ebi kurati bi wo hyen mu isanse ontimi nu ayaresabia ne ntem a eya wo a eya na wo fam no nso ontimi enso ano
ekwan no enye kola sa wo ka pa na wo ka wa mi nua ba ko wo kam
ekwan no nsuo to a ka ntimi nko
ede ka ne unu nsuo ma na ka na gina adentina esa basa ne yete oman mu ne yeboa oman ye nyina ye benya gidie se ekufu ado ne MP ose usu beboa e afiro omu wie ya omu de ye omu che ne bekwai
MP na to abama no amoae yekuro mu ana ne yiri firi enso ye kwan na amso aja ha mena ewo kwan so efra dotom bepo se wa hwe na wote san a amena bi dase ho na ne ukaka dua ngom
Ebusia kase no asi wadaje no bra wonyama mitime dase na misha kase mu aboafo ne adwumayefo medo obi ase medin ede akuya echa oyi akwan na mema ye chena
Kwaba Emra Adom TV Showtime with Andy Dusty Brenna Ason. Midin obidum be edukumi enemetnem ama Andy. Power Dusty bra. Baby I will be in check and confirm. And the show near packed and normal be in the day bro. High life legend of Furian Ponsan with ya. Yanan Betchin more about a normal echo. So apart from that, your Foster Romanus with ya. And you know, see Bonnie Diana say comedy overflow any day bro Salman Ewa Sasuna DJ Slim and so ha intini betna sna fe yedin komo yem fast da kese e ma betway se kobasa obebet ya baby back open also ko ye betway odds ne ye sanso enesika na na emudu pa no frakadam no cobra biasem what ya Sasuna Angel Cola your friend enjoyment cola and non-alcoholic bronye and one ye didi o peach your mango any de ka ho bia intini padodo hia and no ye Angel Cola na se kobasa bia ope alcoholic beverage be for the Christmas and no also who say a baby back up and I'll be to me any be a dear friend to bomba say darling lemon ubenya be na fe one you smooth no ma on your feelings pa omo ne kutai mu ma short time with Andy Dusty and a de bro me dim bion obidum be edukumi and then komo wo ho ye begie ani ye na ye homa ye ba ye be kaja gum na fe ya hyase. Ebusuafo ya sanso ababion, let me welcome you back. A show time with Andy Dusty. Midika kacho sene and komo bebre ho ayebidi. Na Nathaniel Bassi. Say a footwo, say a day I would be ma Ghanaian gospel musicians. So mama brofone no so kakra said ya be ya bit me across the borders. Say by and the debate be bring by e be say as why you too known kakra. E bi mo see ade e ho chow pani ade we will get into it na fe ye di hon komo sanso. Ena we yala Samini show obeye poster bar out baby edni kodi ye no se ase edni ko atwe dodo onye backing artist obey ma chenti ye fa no mrani mu or else forget enya de a oba eno so ho nsem ye de bebro any other things and then ye be discuss it ofia and common Dawson. But I have this man that I know you know on your screen unim no maybe they me follow nache way back omwole gone or no Edinate Clemento Suarez and I had my brother with them then and why normal bebre wama Ghana for comedy about comedia. In fact, he's impacted a lot of people. And if you have any better komo, you find someone share Foster Romanus. Foster Romanus. Yeah. Unia, no memboko.
Nami Adom, usi mefe.
What's what time you mefe? It's in any obedience exchange you at you.
Met me yama here.
CCA.
Yes, I'm on board Brazil.
One more thing.
I'm more Brazil.
You bet me at the exchange, but my time next year was so into your point. We will talk about
them share. But we, I mean, that or this year apparel.
Okay.
One of friend me say,
and what about you,
sir? Also show now me basono enye show wa to person o ma me look your this year
and a penny show what you say Andy Power Dusty show so I'm sitting in for him today yes in tifuni wa apeja for ho intino bra baby a will be an encha kese en confirm comedy emra wo school growing up eno na na person we and I say be told along the line
yem fan say be told but then enye say be tomu I love the arts, but then my name say stand-up comedy was a thing. So now me acting, you know, these other forms of arts. So it was until Ken Fiati introducing me to the Stars of the Future, you know, reality show, and then a mommy who said there was something called stand-up comedy, and that me did me call ye and I was the first runner-up after David Oscar.
Yeah.
So that's when it all began. That was when I knew there was something called stand-up comedy, and I started pursuing it. And
growing up, what was the ideal professional? Because me say, "Emra me nyanam so me nyanam this awful," but now I'm here.
I didn't know me from one.
But for now, call me nyama.
Oh, that
you know,
ababa.
Oh, there be Abba come It's young.
Maybe the number person me a businessman. I'm a share Ghanaian movies. Send you almost corner, almost form a briefcase, and I'll be back. No, I better containers in so. You know, that kind of conversation. Wow. No, that would be $100,000. Mean to me, also, say, send on Bubos like I'm like, I want to do some. That business was like my main intention, or what I really wanted to do, be a businessman. I don't know how I was going to end up to be a business. Me to say business be wahana, bibi bebe mu pen I want to rush and try it. This shame na ashe.
And along the line, uko school, uko yeah.
Theater. Yeah, theater.
No be a business there. We need theater say 2 parallel.
So as at that time, you know, na me were IPS, now UPS.
Yeah.
Now me I was doing chartered accounting. I was trying to charter because I wanted to go in that line. So it was around that time na me call reality show. No? So when I got that, I knew say art, you know, and so a very.
The one passion you go here.
No, I had the passion for the arts then, but then you know you had to also satisfy what your dad and mom also wants you to do. So I was merging the two. And now me we not a pleasing mommy in poppy and a theater and also to please myself. So after that, and I was like, maybe it looks like the theater not dominating. So why don't I just go and then pick it up? And then subsequently we can look at the business bit.
I was talking about Namo School comedy Anamoye.
Yeah.
And
I was surprised, guys.
You're surprised. Me, I followed you guys for a long time.
Wow.
Even when you were in school, I followed you guys. And Michael from Kumasi.
Michael Ofori.
Menen na neoche Martin Playhouse. Or Cultural Center.
Great.
Yeah, or a drama.
Yeah,
near friend Octopus or Bonchen style. Yeah. I learned so US. Yeah. So you follow much. Around that time, now you could see say you were doing it with passion, that love for the job. Now when him say baba be juma ask some time to come. Say if you want to feed yourself and your family what the be?
Nah, not really. It was a bit scary because not that time, no. You know, whatever you do, no, you try to look at people who have been successful, who have actually taken that lane. You know, some of my success. When I was sure, it wasn't that clear. We had the likes of Tommy and Enforcing, Fritz Balfour, and then KSM doing it. But then the gap, was too wide then. How do you get to almost level? So it was a bit scary. Until now, the thing was, okay, we can still do it and look for other things to, attach to it. Because at that time, we were still fighting for acceptance.
Yeah.
Ghanaians were not really buying into our craft. Until now, depending on that alone, crowd wouldn't have been a wise decision. So we were like, let's look for other avenues to attach until gradually the Ghanaians started warming into us and almost like what we're doing.
Okay, inti adofoyene Foster Romanus na twetwe nkomo Showtime with Andy Dusty na yedin komo ye hwena brabom kakra, then we look at other things in the industry. Yeah, Foster, God being so good. Say baby or do about bedroom. Yeah, when you look back when it started as a passion, now with the moody dear girl school near then as say your buff was comedy. Your buff was comedy. How do you feel?
Oh, I think it's a proud moment for everyone who has been consistent and persistent with, whatever they believed in. So, yes, it comes with some form of pride, but then you don't let it get to you to, make you go overboard. It's also humbles you, say, you still have, Asudi also, because people still want more and they want you to grow. So you also have the Asudi to grow in whatever you're doing. So it comes with the pride, but then it also comes to tell you that you have a long way to go. So you make sure you keep it up for the people who appreciate it, to also continue liking you.
Since you came into the limelight, what are some of the major shows? What
We've done a couple. I think in Ghana had one of the biggest would be the Night of 1,000 Laughs.
Okay.
Easter comedy show. We've had our own, and then currently I have my own Romanus Incompleta. I think 22nd December I'm having my 5th edition of it. So Ghana, and then we've done a couple of shows outside South Africa. US near there.
Now, you can't the new face of Ghanaian comedy to you. Why in the king now?
Omodos. Craft.
No, just one.
Craft. King because we are unique in a way. Okay. To cast away a king, almost like undermine because Ojo style and as Jerry and Kojo PJ style may not be like Obi and Lexi. It doesn't make them less.
But one beer. In your closet?
Oh, currently, I think Obi and Posa has their strides. So, I mean, when it comes to topmost, top of mind, everybody will go for Obi and Posa. Doesn't make the rest of me best. So if you ask me for a king, I can't tell you who a king is. I can tell you the names of the people who are actually upholding comedy now. They are doing so well. Ojo has done his own special. Jerry has done a special. PJ has done a special. Putogo has done his. MJ the comedian. Sorry, Lexi, Obi. There's one new guy who went to Nigeria recently, unknown comedian. So like, yeah, there are like a lot of them. It's a king there. I can't tell you who a king is, but then I can tell you that they are all kings in their own palace or in their own style. Yeah.
Okay. Nti the way our system next year is saying comedy. You can see place comedy Ghana in our settings now. And fan will be placing now.
In terms of placing as a form of art and as
a form of
I think that gradually it is getting to a very recognizable level. It will earn as much as musicians are earning. And we hope that it gets there because it's also another form of art. And it's about time we have conversations for people to actually appreciate what goes into comedy. What I've realized is that Ghanaians appreciate things they see, the process. And you know, it comes with say fan say bia me hu say we amazing and o tu form one. Obo me bo ameje because me hu say
o tu form.
Adding. But hu comedian process of femu until a stage. Who actor no process of femu and son be put up a stage play. Abuaji and he played recently and he was saying say they could even make up to half the cost of the production. So people don't really want to put much into things they don't see the process. But then say, okay, the amount of months or my rehearsals just for that lines also will see jokes or better or paper to watching rehearsals time or the rehearsals near the idea. I think they will appreciate them more. Just like how when you say musician, because studio boy day, you know all that. But say you say have that conversation for the people to know. Say comedian better not say. So better you can even take a comedian a year plus to even get 1 5-minute routine. And then it takes hours of rehearsal to even get a full set together to even come on stage to do a 1 hour special or etc. Then they will understand that there are a lot going into what we do, and then it can also reflect in how much we earn as
say in case we'll be here, let me use you. So we'll be here for a show. Sign any panel from how much are we looking at?
It depends on the show, no, Baba.
Okay.
If you need me to be as a stand-up comedian for a show on a board, if you need me for as an MC on a board, so I know the management.
Apart from comedy,
I do MC, so I do stage acting.
Okay.
I do I act as a movie person.
Yeah, who just go?
Oh,
who just go?
On Ghana
no,
for Ghana for your
Who just go?
Nyami Adom. Kakra ibenya de.
Yeah, there are certain things are going on well for you guys because it got to a time and our system was dominated by our neighbors. When person me body time be na quite say when this some money ade. But
you can mention
the big stages, the big shows are. Na obehwe no na omo na headline. You know, and call for our mobile. And people were going to venues because of them, because no matter no money. Then you guys also came in. And with me, I work here, be do this level. How do you see comedy in Ghana in future?
It has a bright future. Because the names that Mabona, who are like, in quotes, the new champs in there, they are extraordinary. They are super. You see them on you see them on stage and you're like, wow, where has he been? And people are like, so you've been doing this and we don't hear much about you. We have very dope comedians coming in. I can tell you, say 5 years to even have comedy, on that level now. I think 5 years because currently they are being exported. Jumo and Ojo just came from Kenya. Obi and Lexi just came from US. Omako South Africa near there. So it's even expanding. So it tells you, say, in just a few years to come, it will get a higher recognition than it's getting.
What show? What stage? You are trying to make people laugh, but Obi and feel that.
Oh yeah, I know it happens. It's just like a footballer one should go. It happens once in a while, but then now it doesn't happen. It's a totally dry audience. You have people giggle, but maybe not the laughter you expect or the roar you're expecting. But those ones are just, to tell you, say, be a material and then being here, go back and cook it and bring it. So it's just like a downside of the art, but then it's not to kill you say you are not a good comedian.
Meaning so what say sometimes people say so Ghanaian comedians as compared to when you're funny what
oh yeah,
how do you feel as a comedian
now? It doesn't really hit as it used to, because those times now you start here now we're trying to get the recognition because you know what you can do, but the people don't want to hear you, or they don't even want to give you the opportunity. Now comedians can have their own shows without any Nigerian or any foreign on it, and you have Ghanaians sit to watch. That is a remarkable stride, and so those are the moments we celebrate. And see, those who are saying we are not funny, we pray say they get to experience us and then change their narrative. But those who are supporting us, we are very thankful to them. When we pray say they always come support.
And when you say a stereotype B,
normal, you can't get Obia to like you. Obi preference. Obi so said there be only any preference. You can't force that person to like you. You can only do what you do and make sure you put in the best effort. The way feel you no, because we feel you. Or no so be think of what be can no more feel you. Be a the own feeling no might also see it and have a change of mind. When you cry, Jesus cry, Obi and penance, Jollof cry, you'll be an
So out of where name Foster Romanus in a teaching common a show time with Andy Dusty and I made Nemu Eddie Amano. You didn't come about the industry and then no man who I was here anymore. Yaba, I feel yaba Christmas, yaba. What are some of the events our mobile so that we can also follow suit. Young Kwaji ni or we can no play Miss Jacket or boy. Yaba sia, yaba, yaba twas. Hey, in Tiama Yakwa baby on Showtime with Andy Dusty in Yuguswa de Mauno. Now, me o miami nuaba ewaha, agona de she near Timbruta. Saliman, Sally Frimpong, man ewaha. What you say? Ye. And I have DJ Slam.
On fan to me boot in this.
Nana E. Sally will be life now won't grow my Wait, is Legon plot nation and as you know. It's legal plot. We take it so simple. What DJ Slave. They know what to say.
Bibia Boko.
You share a check.
I sent a forward. Sally, dear, we a year before Nibia. Never told the bass as you say. On the church,
what have you? Now, when you say and can you recently, and I'm say Sally so be beat me about one shatter.
Hey, oh, Mama Manda.
Sir,
3 days.
What that's okay.
Hey,
but still our move.
I've not even brought the number back.
William Shiu.
Number no call exile.
One more friend, 3 days I was and a 90 some.
I think number is when.
What's the son?
My ready son correct.
This time you're catching
I'm suspecting Foster. So
wasn't one person. I'll block. They will use another number to cause no, keep your number active. Just say, "Mama, block it."
But Nina can't. Some of the things are possible. Because sometimes, Ebia said you see canon, as Mobiane will be a fan. So it's normal. Once you are there, so who's referee? You'll be fire.
Oh no, me dear, no dear. Send number them there.
No bagawaya.
And I'm tonight.
Why we are changing numbers?
Oh, but it was so funny how, and I knew it was an industry person that gave my number to him. I have it all under control.
Information.
Oh, me one in about say industry person.
But Sally, the way I was also true.
Oh yeah.
No.
The person doesn't know I know him. That is the power that I have now. He doesn't know. Do you get what I'm saying? No. Yes, no. Okay. Or the no.
Etino, Yamranafi, Yending Como, and Como. King of Antiques, or Kunyana, Tesona, Utum say. Purely antique. What is here? Why ebona asem no
Seminar me antique.
Yeah. And then obi amfa de otis no.
Sa otis so pa na onum koko anopa we ni beji pa.
Otis na onum de
koko anopa.
Akosi dam.
Okay.
Yeah, no ka onum wo.
And so nya
calabash.
Yeah. E connect o. Akonya na connect o.
Oni ancestors.
Oni wa ancestors.
Because oka won no. Na me ka say antique de en ke krabi.
So ka say na calabash no be.
Debi ma me kan wie nka krabi on calabash no. Na any fitaa bi saa. What you say?
Eno ye de.
No enye koko no kan.
White one bi saa. No me can.
Palm wine.
Debi make a white porridge. My pastor is watching.
Who pastor?
Nada me minha pastor.
Debbie.
So you mean?
No, you too much. No. Who na say we share prophet on true.
Na tie ni.
Kanya me adwene. Ko pede won na ase.
Who dey who wa baka say nya to pa because I no na ye.
Okay, you're Murphy in the Yen. But I would have misread every. When quiet than a quiet than a would be true. Your fancy, I mean, I go to do on Amiamu, Mena, and know any. But last weekend, there was this issue that came up. Nigerian gospel artist Nathaniel Bassey. After Minister Wieno, na my prophecy about Ghanaian songs are across the borders.
Yeah.
Then we know the kind of think be ya anka ye gospel artist no and come for many English kakra. Ye pichi no yes, but and was ran a war no I say the language is limiting them. It come for many English and I generated a whole lot of controversy and maybe movies I say na asem we kokoka ye den. One can why you show come on. One can I dang. Mama starting through so DJ Slim. I don't know. Okay, but before then, no. What exactly went on in some kind so that we can understand it well and talk about it. You know, Nathaniel Bassey in some kind the controversies be brave abano. Okay, so that was what Nathaniel Bassey said. And na akofaje controversy the abba. Now let me start from you, DJ Slim. Was it necessary?
I think it's very necessary. Very, very necessary. Na me fast asem we am fa no me bu mu bia be ba ko mienu miensa bia me toa so ana me bufu a metima ko 9 akonu maka.
Do the enko.
Ma me fa first one. First one me fa enyom ankasa.
Yeah.
Ye ka music ye nema mienu na ye music. Ye melodies. Nsenku na ebubo wo mu ene sede enyom na ekosoro sa aba form eno one ene ye wall lyrics nsem a ewum two
making a language
language nti asem a wo beka no ene beat bi e boka ho ana nsenku bi e boka ho no ene kambo ma e kasa enyom eni
okay
nti enyom bi wo ho a ana enyom bebre wo ho a eye melody no ena ema wo enya attention first ansa no akopemu asem ayeden etie enyum bi wo ho a emu nsem no ena enya attention first ansa na later enyum no kura beat bi eda atire no se we kura se ya de twa zonto ayeye eye mienu enenam enti se yefa nyum na ankasa eye a form of delivering message ube so deliver message ema obi a communication enti titimre mu no oma ye history kakra mu chema greatest storytellers of all time no na a start free poem anwensem
okay
enti se yakọ ne akokro bi so ne yakọ konka bi akro bi omakọ no omakọ konka ba bi a omo esuma obi a onim anwensem ka no wa tro ade ni nyina no aba be ka tro mu so yakọ ha yekoye sei okofu we na di yanima ode yakọ ya oye sei no mo de aya anwensem se de be ya enkwada ni besua na aka ho na aye part of history na de enti no mpeso eka ho because se ekoye eba in a form of a poem na emanfo esua eka obi atrim let poem na ye de beat ka ho na eye anwumo
okay
enti se ye ba Nathaniel Bassey asemi so a okasa wie say prophecy say you better discover oil fields, you better they say no see Ghana music in 2024 ebe cross boundaries.
That was another prophecy.
But and no say ebe kono or say by way of counsel say they free prophecy no say about on no
the personal advice.
Okay. The onu who say yeah ebetimi amayako. Enti ma flip one afi me ko two.
Okay,
two no. Music and music marketing and sakran my back gospel and the message. Music marketing chere say 77 preduasa say me bia mekono me de me cassette be kwa me kwa akoton nwom no e wo say me duru ho a nipa kura wo ho bia na obegye nwom ne bia wo so otimi ti asem ameka
so ti ase
wo so otimi ti na oti ase because e niema mienu ne move nwom beat lyrics inti say otie beat na beat ni po anche na lyrics no betimi aboa me otie lyrics no kra na anche na beat no betimi ayeden aboa me. But then on the third one, which is the gospel, nyankopon ya papa Yesu oko ena odija say monkwa wiase nyina na monko ka sempa na de obegina di no mommo na su ema eja oba ensusu kronkron agidifo nyina ka
say Jesus lemini so ni bible muza
ba onko ti so waka keke
me no mini story ni nyina
me opese okoti
no me ngazem
no ba obetumi akoti ahye ne
bible me so fo ba mini bible no overview.
Wow.
Mini nyina enti message ba ko pe no de ma yo papa Yesu oko no message ba ko pe no de ma o se yenko ba bia
make disciples of the world.
Na ye ko no kasa ben ne ne o mo ko akoka enti you aso ma fi Ghana na se se ko pre Ethiopia no bia o ho ntitwi wonte frafra wonte Hausa o kan krom kasa ba anya no brofu bi de otia Samete brofo a mekasa obeye de obeti ase.
Yeah.
Ana se wiase ye wo no. Se susu ambo umpo. Kasa mienu ana miensa ena di ehin kese pa wo wiase ha. English, French and Spanish.
Yeah, and Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Yeah.
China for no so
Mandarin.
last hour
because of numbers.
Numbers no. But anya English die. Udru be bia ubetimanya obi a obeye de obeti ase ba ku mienu miensa bi batutu kwan kakra nyankopon aboa ba kro bi a makoso bia no at least brofo de okoka bia nipa di etime ye de eti ase enti so opanyine ne kase mon tro monyom no e wo brofo mu na monfa enfa nhye mu bi mu a sebe mpreduasa wonni watam because obi kase tontini di no wonu akua
na so wo ne se asem na okan ye no
asem na okan ne de opanyi ne kwan so ano no however
enti die enti na ugye se nipa bi enti ase nipa bi bo fu ne ade
however enti na make say sem no mebum 1 2 3
okay so let's get to the paper
4 and 5 no be cause say here for every musician me say back to music and music marketing for every musician o biggest market and a local market
okay
no ntoni bia ni wiase a obetima ka kire ne ho say on the hete ye no ko hit free akire ho ba bi ne ba
a few people need to me yes
few people and mpo no kra no enye huhu sa because still you still have a base
there's also conquer territory
say eduane be fifia ni hini ne ba bi esi no na ya po no ka na se wo se ba bi aduaba no wo no
e ho na dua no
na ye de aduane be wo se oka asem e wo Ghana ha se ya Ghana fo na be ti ase na Ghana fo ato ama wiase se hey ye wa artist bi we brutal na wiase abeye na adwen se oba abeye dey oba abehwe nipa kro enti Ghana has say English songs especially in the realm of gospel dodo was saying and etimi ko animu last week there was the greatest conversation gospel artists of all time I'm for say daughters of glorious Jesus no problem me taichire pa me hu so almost o contribute to longevity wise how many of their songs are in English. How many of them? I was say Adiana Oyen and administration so cross are different. Because Adiana was so canony panetiasie, not a sunny way of life. Predominantly a casa ye can work room has a tree a country.
In the China ye can wolf for so.
Debut and yes I me for so. What you man say, I was saying we are singing tonka. It is a mayor album na 14-track album, 15-track album. I can have a song, my nije ho pa, my yeni tree. but I can translate that same song in English. Said yeah, Bible buy. Ni atwa no Hebrew mu a. Mpanyifo tena ase omu say Hebrew and Greek. Mus mpanyifo tena ase say asem we emu odu. E wo say wiase nyina ate ase. Nti no, ye be kire mu Spanish. Ye be kire mu say, ye be kire mu say, ye be kire mu say, ye be kire mu say. That is the way to go. Enti anyom ne de eye message na okura. Asem Nyankopon aka asem bi akire waka akire say ka tsa asem wo kire me ma. And one ma lyrics ni nyina. Enti se ofa na otu no twi mu a wobetime feature artist bi a ote dabani no no so ato ne version. Wobetime feature artist bi a ote brofo no no aye version Spanish. So it is limitless because unlimited ma market baako. Ubiem ema obia. Nti asem a opanyine kan ne de unkan tro baako kra o si biemu biewontaban mu.
Onka se jai de owo no but just open up.
O si by way of counsel. But the akoye ne say unse ye wo the part of world brofo ankasa no brofo kasa no amanfo e ka brofo no yesusu se omu nenim nyansa
ho na asem no no
asem ni
ho na asem no
problem
enti the DJ mama na was mess about so mama so first time meaning so you be our penyom we were having some discussion you know off camera and you know what you know saying a fan because it looks as if say anye nipa bi de but wo no otie no saying a fan as a Ghanaian.
Okay, for me, I thought he said what had to be said and what needed to be said because yes, say think global, act local. And he, as an artist, you know, you are looking at expanding yourself. And as some kind of say, in years to come, Ghana nyum ebeko, mama. Na se be ya de ne bekwa mama. Ebe ya nka munyum ni bi no. Muntro bi brofo. Onka se ntro okasa. But ankama brofo nso de emblem because communication in a two-way thing. Osa me kasa wote ase. Se etie se meti agbe na wonti agbe. Na me ka agbe na wanti ase a we are not communicating. And he say if you want to communicate through music, now we person will call outside. We person will have an impact on other markets, other worlds, other people. You have to look at how to break into their market. And he say some market near a French marketer. How do you go with tree? You don't break a French market with tree because then they won't feel like you're talking to them.
But talking about this, Mekai Semrani is an Indian.
Yeah.
Hindi music. Na yantiasie.
But then what was the communication there? It was just dancing.
Okay.
What I said, then no kind of two things. And a mau and you pay attention. Rhythm no and our lyrics. Until lyrics na see. Until rhythm no na mau yeden. Ebu utapi uti ana so ako pie club bina when ya get bina. Ya ko edie. Whether uti ase unti ase so what this year. Cause I'm fin show am.
Me person busa na say me. When him say enyum we Jerusalem, him say gospel.
I was moved by the group.
Exactly. So
but now me Jerusalem.
Message so if
and no name say gospel. Oh,
wow,
all these while.
Last week pe.
Oh.
Na Jerusalem Abena boy also there. Jerusalem baby.
The new Jerusalem.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so I feel say if it is to communicate there, anyway we need it. And like on casa controlling for first crown no mu you and no because enka oye praise now.
Yeah.
Obey worship. Obey reggae.
Yeah.
No aye no other. So,
and instrumental.
Exactly. So why were they doing that? It was because they wanted to get people who loved other genres. It is a way per slow version or no befa way per reggae now. It's the same vein. It is a nebrofona anything now. Omoto chinyum no from the subtitles to us here. So what is the difference between just converting it to English and adding a subtitle? It's almost the same thing because you know so there are people out there who must hear and understand what you are saying. So you want to reach them. And Oka say, to be able to break that yoke and that jinx or the ice, you know, create or record more English songs. I don't think so. Wakabi bia a broso bia na say wa obi. I don't think so. It's in a place of.
Were you surprised when Amanfo B ebufu here because of that?
Oh, I was surprised at some names when I heard them talk. about it. But then later on, I felt say, well, it's their opinion. And whom am I to say what they are saying? But then I thought that Omono would have rather appreciated more, because then it's like they've done the best in their own way to go to other markets by featuring other people near the idea. So I thought that would rather...
But a typical example is my own sister, Celestine Donko.
Yeah, I think so. Put your apologize. Yeah, but then
some of the...
Because I also call with the South Africans, have those...
What me are invading to their market.
Collaborations near there. Why would she...
Celestine is out of
another market. Yeah, but
okay.
Celestine is out of that.
Maybe also nothing we will discuss that. But before then, I'm kind of for say a showtime with Andy Dusty in the Gusua, Yetre and Commoner, Sally Frimpong man, or have Foster Romanus or Assassin, DJ Slim, or her, didn't come more about Asama, Nathaniel Bassi, Ebekai, and Mattes Rising. Mamma also. Beautiful Sally. Beautiful Sally.
Truth and I say. Truth and I say diplomatic.
No, but let us know your mind. The truth. What I'm saying, was it necessary? The attacks by and some about Hunina.
Ghana de ya artist no omunko baby da. That's why ya breed local champions. Oje the shine wa ha. Odura broche okwa na nipa 60 40 na 80 no.
Why?
Because your mindset no is too archaic, it's too ancient of days, it's too stone age. As a technology na aba town, as a Ghana nkwa de ya create a world and yet tinem. Said the ebe kosu wo wiase, the enkosu wo wiase. It's like the city noir. That's what we are targeting at. Asema papa kaye, brakomi. De pa na ye wrong pa wo ho.
Ebi mo say as we too known.
We too known.
As a
what is our first language? Is it not English?
Yeah.
Ghana's first official language is not Tree. It's English. It is your official language. Eye brofo. Na obi retreat and or remind you say, oh, Joe, my official language, you know, eye brofo. It do your music so that and then call for cash in, call for kotosi, call for bigger stadiums, stadia, just a plural, no.
Yes, stadium.
And call for any opportunities to be signed on to bigger record labels. And call for a streaming you say be ya sikabano na jo mwenye bia. Ghana for next na hoso motikwa day. Apai. Jimmy.
Hey. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down for Jesus, man. Slow down for Jesus. It's all good.
Kofi Odro. Abba. Ya no. It's like a incrasi semo. Say your face say we are too much. Say then you. I just say mentia say. Bra. Shepa say your neighboring country see. Say the umuse share francophone for share. South Africans for share. Nigeria for share, Liberia, Kenya, share in terms of projected. Even now, Rwanda, boy, tourism unti.
Rwanda.
Just in chain visit
Rwanda, yeah.
Everybody is going but us. Yet we are too comfortable in the foolishness to the point say, just will be crama advisor or no Nathaniel na. Wo free ni krom ato brofo nyom abetena krom to nyom na ama watie no. It's advising you say in order for you to come to my hometown or my country, you know. Yeah, dear me ye be. What is wrong with that?
Sally, the issue of language.
Yes.
Ye di hun koma meaning say hits FM.
Yes.
You know, and say my yaka. And Nathaniel buy no so about business. Is it because of where he's coming from? Tin amount for problem. And answer is the message. Is it about the messenger
about time
or the message?
It's about time.
What did they mention?
No, I understand. I feel say na I wasn't kumunya adwin no munya ti foreign abeka no how
because these are
that's
things
how I see it. That's how I see. Anna bra, I say music is universal language. It's
a lie.
I don't believe in that.
It's a lie.
Why?
How many songs are and the N1 language ya yeti asiemu a hete? Wo check here few say Jerusalem. Ana Gangnam Style. Mebua. Ana Bami nyume akwa by friends say you see omo nyume what I say ni ade nyina because omo hooks ni ade no were catchy enough for anybody and simple for anybody to just hook on and go to do that. Papa ya na obetena hey eye Ofuramponsa ya oko Liberia he's king. Even in tree.
Okay, so you finish na me ntoaso.
If se papa ye English it wouldn't just be just Liberia. Mind you, Liberia for is just the rhythm. But wo say what's in a ho, na say ye bonjom, na say what's the lyrics in Asia, it hits you differently.
Well, my favorite gospel song, Hosanna Bukole.
Yes.
And even though I'm here, but it touches me whenever mitia utum say coming. It is sometimes, most of these songs, to say loliwe.
Yes.
Make me call kobo. No matter the translation, so that I can understand
you
it
see,
well.
Sometimes these gospel musicians, they blame everything on gatekeepers. It's good, gatekeepers, and it's so hard. They don't recommend people. However, say Joe Metal, and neto brofonium. Say Perez Music, neto brofonium. Say Dinah Hamilton, nepe brofonium. Now UN Secretary General, epe gospel artist. You will not even think twice to mention Joe Metal.
Yeah.
Because he's sellable.
But then,
do you get it? It's
somebody like Sarkodie. Let's use somebody like Sarkodie as an example. Sarkodie has been rapping in Key. Am I do baby cry and I'm for the same so on Tibrof and all these things.
Yeah.
But still with the local language, look at the level of Sarkodie do.
Level bang. Level bang.
Oh, at least BET.
Okay.
Best international flow. That is enough. At least.
No, I know you're enough.
At least.
In his career as a musician.
At least.
When people are playing Ballon d'Or. When people are playing O2 Arena. When people are playing Wembley and Tottenham Stadium. You see, we are too content as people. Sarkodie, I like his craft. I think he's one of the prolific rappers that we have in Ghana. The only limitation is G.
That is his limitation.
Yes, that's his only limitation. That is his only limitation. Sarkodie Jahona or rapper. Joe, hey, who's an artist though? Forget everything. Me, I belong to the high grade family. But forget it. Said you'll be saying one in Sano.
The flow, the energy.
You know? Just say, he has everything a global artist needs.
But who is a language?
But language and a barrier, man. Language. And I will say, what set the agenda be a man who say, or person for tree in Romania no correct.
But yes.
Hold on.
He's doing it. And I told you.
Okay, biggest award show in terms of music. I think it's a Grammy. Grammy never BBA because sports won't BBA money there. Songs na Grammy for Sheno. Aba Adieno. Angelique Kidjo. Ubi back a site example. So on tour. A friend is
local.
But wouldn't be category Ben over.
Normally, I know more.
Best world music. Best international flow and best international act.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Mainstream or no? It's a bit creative genre and a category. Am I a to shoot us? But you can rub shoulders with the Americans. I want more territory.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So media, I have said this time and time again, say, Sarkodie one of our biggest person I want Bonnie. Bonnie in a sense say. Just say, I hear from Odini Kojina, want to do the level of Drake. Would you share Sarkodie estate will be Jinawa, will global citizen brag, will be global citizen. Did you see Sarkodie on global citizen? What on the rapaholic show Nibida? Send the entry will be Jinawa. there's no doubt in this world say we or belong it to the sky.
Me kai on a calligraph.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I was shocked.
Do you get what I'm saying? Countryside.
But it comes back to how best you are.
I something say, and yes, a tree in the tree has taken us to a point. Now how do we go beyond
exactly?
So
all
and it comes back to
add
your say somebody like Sarkodie or any other musician. Yeah. Obia want a strength. Any baby the strength no bit me de na kodru. Say me metie oka se me mama sports I may not do it because that is not my world.
But I know just the wound to me.
Of course.
Well, that one too is.
You're not capable of doing that.
But here with that, ne could sway artist not tension.
From there.
From.
It is Sarkodie. What hit the roof of Ghana?
From baby or one.
Sarkodie hit the roof of Ghana.
It would just the same to the same energy.
Yes.
And uncle they call the other side and could me achieve the same result.
Why
that is where strength comes.
The question is why would
I then want to me because we're being rich more.
So what I say because if tree no cramponi, would you do BET?
Charlie.
Then where will English end? Say tree near. The funny say tree no oko a distance. And now what do energy kakran do baby? Do you come back or you get to the end? What I say. So now no say would the tree na ba baby or the new cry say or cast or best tree na nye I could do. So it's like as growth as an artist. What next?
Okay,
Bra, me person in class, you see. There's a lot of talkability outside. Say, Nigerians, you know, obiti say seke, use the local language. Obiti say Burna Boy, use the local language. But we show na a fusion of English and local language. You know.
Yeah.
When Davido was performing on Jennifer Hudson's show, me share live.
Okay, unyini say nipa no utimi flow well because ni chrome kasa na otiase or command or control intine ebasa o use dia bibia that one is more easy as compared to say obefa obi kasa.
And they say a skill ana meboa.
Foster why me so nim to obetumi ato mama
why me
obetumi ato mama
affirmative
yes ana sali ubeboa no
me the voice the Ghana for
DJ Slim.
Why me the hook na kakra? Why me so convert to English? Yes, that me go.
Why corner can pese e ba no. So typical example.
Phonetics
mama mouse.
Phonetics bem. Enti craft your udibia as an artist ebem when it gets to that field.
Yeah.
However, lately who say Dana Sama. Who's why any nyumba could be buffo.
Yeah, mabodi no afreme.
Of course. Then or no. And ukra uti ni nyina a bit and pieces be
na brofo ehim
and we convert it. Same classic song, but we converting a kakra. It is all about reaching a different market with adiena kakra bi na ehim no. Because obi ho ha e bia Ghana for Ghana ni ba ko take mu no otwi ni car and wafa o abrochi ono oko adwuma no wafa na danfo bi a onte twi. Omo ko na obo wa yemi yi ana obo ayi Dana Samuanyom no. But odru baby yakane wo brofu mu wate ase. So whose artist is this? Link it. I've had the opportunity of traveling with Sarkodie kakra. The shows were last summer.
Yeah. In the States, yeah.
American Dinachi, Brooklyn.
Your experience. Emra will call you know. You topic we have a lot to talk about. Okay. He will join us. The same conversation. Into the relax, mommy. Showtime with Andy Dusty. Saliman, Sally from Poman.
Yes.
Nana to Tujagu. First time, so DJ Slim. If we are join us very soon now for year to uncommon. So, now for your bar. Time with Andy Dusty and you go so they bro on live on Adom TV. Introduce Samria now him say ye can industry wants him and normal ecoso in the Ghanaian creative arts industry and wants him na make their show ubekaya medical catcher say we have the man himself. The man feeling no. Obanyuma again o can fa don't worry fanitina came try condition goodness never for you shame and one no be do jeni na afa we have the man of Foreign Sponsor in the building. Bruh,
thank you.
It's been a long while.
Yeah, we come home watch it.
Yeah, bruh. Because the last time I share
yeah.
Okay, na studio no. And then now yeah,
of course.
I check.
As okay, kind man for be who to watch it.
Yeah, be this year out of trouble.
Yeah.
I be this year, but I hope so be come on.
Oh yeah, be Cooper.
Yeah, they radiasi. It's been a while. Uma afi you who brab you uma was a braba. What's going on?
Well, for him was me the Jankopon say for the longest time, I think it's about 25 years, are still in the music industry. Obia Babe ye Adibi. When you come to this life, you stand on the stage, and when I came on the stage, I never, you can't say
25 years.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Into within 25 years. Make us about hit songs. I want to know. Okay,
oh, David. Plenty.
Because what the nyuma ba?
Yeah, that's cool. That's
25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So say waba for good, but as in waba.
My body may walk here. My bar. I mean, I'm there.
Yeah.
So you can't say me tautology.
Yeah.
Yeah, but me baby did me 25 years in the music industry.
Oh,
yeah.
way to go.
Yeah.
Finally.
But I want to say that's a small boy.
No, but
because me enjoy the momo and provide
because
no, but because say ojune ade yeah. So be any papa me cry microphone mo amotenya mo bo mechida. Me boa. Sally.
Okay.
No. Me.
David. Say me ya de na nya ka.
Bra kwa me.
What you say?
Unye bibia.
Hello. Oh, of course. Papa, Manekasa.
No for ambos are not.
For it. Yeah.
So then baby are free and baby are be do ya. How does it feel?
Just say like I say yesterday because I started now sometimes when I made that one thing, because okasa oko to nyumo one go school. You be pamona tete namfo nchen and the so it wasn't easy in the beginning. It took about 6 years and son of a point sign back out with even my first song that me day back out, it wasn't easy. So my life has been very easy, a very short life. My play second fiddle, but me feel say Adom Nyankopon yama me no great that ese me catch obia, and this year make us say I said that
25 years.
Yeah, Charlie. Oh yeah, enye easy. Meet me in Kano but Charlie.
Say you those days. International you started here plan for you at 25 years about.
Yeah, 5 years.
Wow. Wow. But you think definitely a bit. But before Sobeban, we were discussing language as to whether no my brofone and also advice on Nathaniel Bassi Edema Ghana. Yema brofo emrem. No kwa no ka say enno so uti ne west na enti na de na ofo minim so brofo nyuma.
Many brofo nyumbia. Me brofo nyum cry I don't want to talk about it because my language is Twi. And music, enye brofo. Music, language, obiati asiye. But obana be copy and I will come brofo. If I copy somebody, then I have to speak something for somebody else to understand. But say me original. Let me to and people are dancing. So language is important because Bibi I say oh yeah me fan say original. Speak the language that the music now to eka. You understand? But don't try and say okay, I want people to understand. So I will put if so to you now the lady I am serious, I wanna marry you. Fine. Good. But be original. Feel what at the end of free umumba. People don't know. actually more promoting normal more names music. Because they will be at the kunkan be a music. No can aluba aiga iba
You mean the quality of musicians?
It's not even quality. So back in those days, nabi tie you can say more recante no name. You know all these guys in Numa. Media muti and the Charlie.
You soon do
forget. There's no music, but actually really talented, you know. It's not there.
Yeah, how do you say? What me the local language? It's me to say the Nasali case or call Liberia near there. Unyom yensu form. You know, a man for son so near there. What would you say was the trick? A dear pan about is it the originality? Say the all kind of because
you be yourself. Say the language because Adebia or to be a gift. They media amount to say. Well. But because obi is talented, not obi to be no obi a person yebi. But no more ye na talented. Believe me, they are very good musicians. Omo hate omo DSC dining but they are not. Yeah. But the reason why a talent in there as well at say one say first, you know, for example, your area has say, you know, now your microphobia omo share that tie microphonium to analyze. It be a company, be small group, be. To say, okay, we are bringing a song. Is it good or not? But and then it's not there. So to say,
and apart from that, now because of technology,
so
once it gets there,
put it out there, and then it's gone. It's sad, but I mean that's the situation.
Say, young fan say, "Asemna not kind, you know."
Not okay.
Bassi, yeah.
Okay,
okay, Nathaniel Bassi,
okay,
Nigerian gospel artist.
Right.
Ghana gospel artist for say among for English. Kakra. Because it was said by next year, Ghana nyum to me breaking boundaries. Into your known advice, ne say English bema ebeboa.
Ghana nyum be breaking boundaries is not language. It's being original to yourself. You see, music comes out of the heart. Until whatever we heard. And I remember the years, my belly, if you are singing editum. Oh, said that time there wasn't this internet stuff. And now come me I don't know, meaning baby and come made.
Next on not in
in a way. Because oh, can't say you are speaking to your locality. Say say speak to other people are fine. Language to say English a locality, and anthrophobia a common language. But music in your language, I can sing a song no be sumba on 7 American. So
there's emotions
if it's business,
yeah,
for business for other people to know what you're saying or what blah blah fine. Fine. But me not drink in a way, me not drink, but me not drink totally say.
Obi etie na futu no. So okay, I've been writing in Chi. I've been writing in Ga, Ewe, or whatever. Amount for pay. But I'm now refocusing because of the advice. Until my men try with that
person is just a businessman. Music is a spirit. It's a gift. You don't just do it because I want to sing English. Music is not like, okay, hallelujah. It's something that comes out of you. Into omwa, it come out of a few. Omwa, almost a person of tonos, omwa it comes out of it doesn't matter what kind of language. They cut across everywhere.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Bra Ofori am concerned. I don't know. Ofori at 25, you be the home come on. But my memory was selling.
Bro Ofori.
Number flow.
Now who flow? You be watch. You be ana.
Me number flow.
Okay. Okay. All the money because you be break no. You be break no. Me kaisa me show. So continue with that. Nothing.
Okay. Me twice when I think I also move a little bit to legend or I see. Me can say I've witnessed Sarkodie's event outside.
Yeah.
Me feel me be because I was on tour with him. And yet not and yemen water, but shows are no bono. Now also built to also film. It me film me two shows. And I can tell you, first one they Skip Mali show.
Okay.
Skip Marley showed you timid move crowd, no? And I'll say this. First time was Nenyo Madonai, of which I'm for an hour, not be brain tiasi. Ghana for new inside meet me can do. Second one, on a Bob Marley, stir it up.
Okay.
Now the question of if say music, a language itself. Mete baby a legend free. He's talking from an artistic point of view.
Okay.
Then your business.
It's never business.
Yes.
So from the business point of view, no one is saying language plays a role.
Of course it
language is the role.
It does.
Language is the role from a business point. From an artistic point, senior, I say, oh, but if we are bringing Ofori's songs back again, re-releasing them
in English,
in not say on in English,
yes,
getting people out a bit to me out to because phonetics count. I mean,
yeah,
I mean,
fluency,
how fluency count. Into yes, artist nankasana kochro, but music marketing will tell you say, okay, me person me run Nigeria market ma me nkwahwe obi o strong was our marketing. Na me ntwene embe hye nwom no so. Me nkan Yoruba.
But me tell no, but that it doesn't any language. Listen. Mama can say music ayeto no. Ebi ana e feel say English and enkofo bebre etie ntino e say dey. Ye tuma omo etie
kakra.
But masao it comes to you. It is whatever language I want to know about is what you sing. Fantastic. It's not like to say, okay, for example, yeah, me de, and you name is Cinderella, and something, lady, I'm serious, I want to marry you, you know. But musically, you know,
and on a buy,
and yes, say be but to English, forget English, masa.
But legend,
no, catch me say. Gospel music, you know, musician, what I say, no, and you can say a foreign language, mentia say, because marketing it in aqua on your betty, I don't know why. This you are speaking to some people. Listen, music, say a bar, me say say where you say, oh, reach it to these people. Then say, oh yeah, back to you. Momoya Montiasi. Okay,
Ofori
music
right. You take inspiration.
Yes.
And sana why? Okay. It doesn't matter.
For example, so what can I say to only my belly, me to the same word English.
And to Tony
you are my abele. Whatever.
It is not. Imagine same abele. Same abele. Your future Drake will abele so.
No.
And get Drake better than saying.
No, and the same thing. You feature the person. That's the difference with the feature. Feature is your ability to cross into another market. Okay. Oh, funnel. Now we're introducing to all markets.
Mama me too cheap. I hate it the whole world.
That be done.
The whole world.
Oh, sir.
For Ghanaian community.
To the Ghanaian community,
yes,
the whole world.
That one they will put it.
That be done.
Yes.
Mona Ghana, Mona Motia, no, and nothing as Mumu media for no. And sometimes it follow.
You follow.
Montrain. I don't want to boast Momo Eiso. Momo, I say a motu English. Any person I call show say be I say of
oh, boss, you underrated what you are doing. No. Your time and now, two different things.
What kind of time I mean, me time, babe?
Okay, 25 years ago.
25 years doesn't matter.
In social media, I don't want to social media.
The reason why I met me, I can't actually say, yeah, music. Obey me, will be account for somebody to listen. Book cry to me translating.
Yep. Bible.
But you have to be original.
Yeah.
Be original. Do your stuff. If you want to translate it into French, you do it. But don't be say be push you say oh yeah French and that's oh yeah.
I'll say genuine.
You have to be genuine. Just do it your creative thing. And then whatever language be they say I met me turn Cinderella into a beautiful English song. Oh, you are my Cinderella. Whatever you want to do. More catch up and say, and now what time? And even the music and Momo Jane is say, hey, what is giving me today?
No.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. DJ Slim.
No, we are living in different times.
Mami explain this. Legend Betty say,
bro for you.
They make
anybody knowing who you are. But maybe sometimes
music, it comes out of you. And yet, they are kind of, like, I want to translate it into this or speak this language. But you cannot say, okay, when you are original, Busa Sako, they say, or to say, oh, or Makuma, or better into English. Never, because on your very right in idea or person and yet a language. And yet a language.
And yet an inspiration.
Yeah, but the Kakraka won't say, okay, my baby, or for somebody else to understand, I didn't know.
That is all that we are saying.
DJ Slim, but Yankai Oman for say, showbiz with Andy Dusty. Any Buswaya Kahon seminar. We have. Yeah, bra, yeah, papaya, you know, for Ramponsa in the building. And as Sansona DJ Slim, Ewaha, Foster Romanus, Waha, and I mean, Basali from Poman, Ewaha, yeah, her language, does it play a role? Se Oya Nyom ne Ebefa, language ne Kahuana. I was telling you guys about my favorite gospel song, Hosanna Bukule. I don't even understand the words, but your boy, come on, what you say? Foster, why didn't why did you? But DJ Slim now person trust him.
Me person me trust him. Me legend or say. I mean, I've had the opportunity of playing your songs in a couple of shows. My bo worldwide. My bo actually my bo Ghanaian community, my bo foreign community, and I can say that anywhere I put your song, if it's a Ghanaian community, acceptance is too much. A broso. However, when I'm on an international stage and as a platform be able na crowd and a mixed race, even the producers of the show would want to know your playlist.
Okay.
Number one. Say me who say a predominantly Ghanaian community. I mean in playlist I'm the Why? Because language plays a role in it.
True.
From a DJ's perspective, from an artistic perspective, as an artist, me tiasie say a divine. And you man can say divine. Because I then out to a bit my I believe the is
ice cream.
I then a bit manyansa. A divine. So from an artistic perspective, me brass say or kase sana we receive no. And it should be original and given out.
If I don't say South Africa not on board some music be Nansaya
Jerusalem.
Yeah. But one of those music.
Papa, my make us show.
My slim.
Into a show. You are speaking to a group of people at a time as a musician. Maybe. And you know, for a group of people. What do you say?
But wait me
a bet me extend it to the next realm, whatever you are. And you know, what time is our quack to a bro for not Okwakobo Ibia as a Ibia. Maybe they will not understand. What do you say? And no, just say music now, but
it was an advice. So DJ Slim, first move on to the next topic.
Brand said and when we talk about English, sometimes it's not even
what. But Mama encourage you to stop.
Seriously. Then you are going.
Telling you no original say be English too. Maybe say
simple, but then
original okay. And go for the discussion. The originality, no. How does a person make their money back?
Simple.
So it's a combination of your originality. Oh, but black will hit it.
Black will hit it.
Black will hit it.
Black will hit it. Nigeria for high life. Any saying.
But the same
Yeah,
high
no,
life.
so nothing I catch.
This is the thing.
I'm
The
original.
The same.
I Nigeria for I'm to high life by it.
And from now on to know. I am rhythm. And then
High life.
Okay,
It's lonely at the top. Lonely.
But my Foster Emrem. Foster idea. It looks as if say as a
Foster. Anyway,
Foster, I hope say you are not lost.
No, I am not. I think, sir, we are having a conversation from two different worlds.
Yes.
Time you are talking about commerciality and commercializing
Marketing.
the music.
Yeah.
And Oforiso is talking about being unique as an artist.
Yeah.
And like okay, what you wanna say unya hookah. It depends on how you hear the hook. Patapa de one corner by and Stoneboy they put two by.
Yeah.
We didn't understand the put two. But then we jumped on it.
I'm so what can somebody like you know.
But one corner is English.
One corner.
Yes, one corner.
Do English.
Is it about one corner na
You see, one corner.
One corner na
One corner because
my make sure say one corner na no. The music, the musicality at the time.
Music on the
like said
Hello.
But about the musician.
DJ Slim.
Send a Slim Wokano to make it to commercialize it, you know.
Yeah.
And okay, so then you get like a Drake or someone on it because Abiana Wokano was unyano in a local dialect. But then we are looking at to take it up further. And you know the conversation is stemming from two different worlds. Uncle Forika say, and yes, sir,
language, you know.
What's that?
You soon do.
You see those names now
No.
mention.
Oh,
Hey, one off. Fela Kuti is in the Guinness Book of Record. Hey, one off. The people no mutu make it global hit with local language.
Anyway, that
okay.
Versus
and wrapping up, you know, I feel say a right in both worlds. Say, so commercialize now call French. At least you should have an element of French in your music so that the French can understand you.
That's perfect.
But as an artist, no, you should also be unique in your way so that it can be identified. In terms of having an identity as an artist. You know.
So what to legacy see Ivory Coast, Charlie?
But
we should understand that we are different individuals.
Exactly.
Ebia utifia mema nenya otse, you know, we are heckling each other. Esane to be a chena dwene. Yesi adwenche te se ni.
But now we are now a global village.
Obia e wo de ohun. Enti mema na how if say the nipa ne can enye de opa. But ye free, let's get to another topic. Language name say we've done over an hour.
It's an
yes. So we first ending. Yemra bra Sonny Badu. Eso. Somewhere around last week or last 2 weeks, Emma, there was a picture. Ukuta, you know, crutches. Yaki train and 9 nominade. Now our brother comes in to say, accident no. Muni pebi ne sheshe anan kompeso mukuno. Na. Okay. What Emra? Yeah, nine Homra. Yemra. Okay. Mamma Sobra. When are you musician? Sadly, no, na ABC. Sometimes, yes, and I'm to phone do level beer. Na Dominic said your son crache, so we beat me at all any other. With your level now, what do no? First of all, what you sound money?
If you be like your white and black.
And black, yeah.
Light and
darkness.
That's what I believe. But I did be our baby, be a light. And see, me catch you say, "Son, no money anywhere." Then I'm speaking lies to you, because you're penny for cracker, you're an anamaka, Bible cracker, Quran, every spiritual baby, baby will experience it. So, but any baby and a baby say, "Be a accident, you'll be near me," and I say, "Be the better me, you'll be near me." Sometimes I can do myself. Sometimes it could be my own fault, my own shortcomings any other day. But
personally, have you had any such experience?
Of course. Yeah.
Which means
I've had. Oh,
And I
can't entertainment. It's mature.
We're talking about Sonny Badunia.
Oh, Debbie, but
at least so that
I will be frank with you. Say like, life is not as we see it.
Yeah.
Like, the life we live. Yeah, we are bodies, but we have a spirit living in us, and then there is a spiritual realm that we don't see. Sometimes you I say that because it will be chase you. Sorry, no, not say wow, and so Mekacho say there is this. Men can't quite cheap, but it's a fact. It's there.
And the way I was you know. Yeah. There's always experience.
Of course, me big time experience.
Also a musician.
Wow.
Yeah, me a big time experience, and it's true. But me you'll be a. So I am truly me fan say me heart I'm just say I'm light. I want to be light. I don't want to be darkness. You know what I'm saying? And for be back can say be near there and I say obey here no be any but I want to stay put to the light and I say I know my good. So but me try say no more. That's all.
DJ Slim.
When guess it.
I'm out for story and it be munini. It say it was concocted.
But let me. I was here last.
Why do you want to jump the gun?
No. No, what I want to say is I saw him, and I saw the night too. No, back on. There was a problem. No, do you get it? And I mean, no, nesi hono. Sa otana se me share no. Do you get what I'm saying? And now no me no to me. I just want to put it out there. Say I saw it. Obetana baby and otana ya. And I saw it say, we know. Who said no, she slippers. So I could tell the differences between the nine and me no. And back on a problem na eno ye kese che.
It when accident been a plaster no. So guys accident not plaster na tire left. Afi the following picture by an plaster no injury no movie from left.
Correct.
I'll go play right.
But I mean, Obi bet me ahono ne ha. Ade che na ko ha. Ade is na paisia. One see no. Na woni ho. Enti ebia afi na later na we hu. I mean,
I say proud behind you know.
Truthfully I saw it.
But just idea it me say na hu masem so. Me nyɛ sure say ya yo asi obi akohu ma kohu de e wo so.
Okay.
But yeah, all the time there be accidents. For me,
it be why one person you have
carelessness.
But on who said be saying na to na free what they are.
And yes,
so whoever is doing that, wow, person yes, I don't know. You have to be careful. It's one of our imports. But my memory also you are a very busy person, and we so appreciate your time when you're at the Amayan. So for at 25 at the end woman.
Yeah, that can. And then come on, I did too much. I feel say, and you might say me kind then on my day.
Okay.
Be original in everything you do.
Okay.
Say global world or whatever. Be original. Say I'm missing to English. Be original. That's all. And I don't feel say that's what I came here to say, and it's fine. So obi ultra poem. Ne chuya ultra poem. E wo chimu. It could be say be a ultra ma. Omo eti.
Chi.
So what English?
But don't force yourself.
Don't force yourself. It is who we are. Then you can do
it. The American tour, my legend. The ano say, Toronto Quino. Emreni drew. Na home na pese sa poem no Toronto Quino. E was a brofotia. You be fro.
Said Diana.
But I didn't say brofotia and son.
Why brofo? Enya brofo.
I mean, brofo. Before the tea. Maybe be forget brofo.
Spanish bit matter.
Yes, I forget you.
Open guess Bible. Bible no kind of. Bible no kind of.
Now that be out
Chama what kind Bible? What kind Bible?
Me kind Bible.
Bible no kind there.
Me kind Bible.
What kind English? Bible no.
What kind English?
Bible ni antro English.
Yeah, but you're trying to Greek.
Aha. Eti na utimi bete ye.
Yet, a big crash on Ethiopia.
Almost many languages.
You know, and it's translated
because some new
English.
Some new here and there was for you to meet. Yeah, to Wakuma.
And English never buy anything.
Because you need to understand it in a language that you are comfortable in.
English, you know, they are better. Cut you on.
No, I don't read English. I don't know read English. I don't know read English.
Ghana for my more professor. Me say, oh, whatever. No, me never funny problem.
Oh, Cinderella,
no. Oh, bro, Casano, me said me need anything against them. But say you can't creative things our own. Oh, bro, ni bien ho chone a year so obetro the chim.
That be
on teaching me Chino, yeah, fan no boy. Chino, ideas or yet.
Fantastic.
Okay, you doing time no. Very fast. Minimum. More bro for some question you are. Bro for you remember. So question be how be person be beside legend. Ansana obekwa wakobi.
Oh maybe so.
Is there any question?
Question I me where am I on the say? When so space no for a very long time.
Yeah.
What we see the likes of ABM fan say Beyonce, maybe say minimum Beyonce for like almost 20 years now. Right. It's when they hit a certain level. Let's say music wise in very stronger. They do tours in the world. Say yet na and I said with the little following I'm follow no. But who say your music here very big. It was some of the African continent and countries, near it's Liberia and so Cote d'Ivoire and other places. Now, 25 years, like why to say a car grandpa. No,
okay,
why a dad? Why a dad?
5. Why a dad? Why
a dad? And grandpa.
Okay, yeah.
Are you looking? Say be a company be. To see the growth and I say the market side of you with those countries, because in terms of be a touring, you can do to say maybe a 6 African tour.
Right.
What I say because what we don't do as Ghanaians and I say I know for a fact Sasako is very big in Nigeria, but I've never seen him do anything to tap into that market. Audience. And it maybe say plans to be say be a 25 years celebrating Ghana. Plans to be say Ubekwa celebrate be Liberia.
Okay, next in short, tour.
Exactly.
After very possible.
Yeah.
Because my main cancer when you my name is Mark Nkitwa Echo the friend say Liberia and Cote d'Ivoire and Equatorial Guinea. I'm catch up Saturn no Musa. I'm say Daddy don't come back to where we are. I'm saying why? They don't like you.
I know because they appreciate him there.
The appreciation and the work was big. But Sally, me cry right now. No, me cry at to baton a man. It's like Charlie. The mania did a mania. Believe me. I am a moment. Whom is our
minimum power.
But Charlie, enough.
I know.
Won't though say because but. There are certain times to be home, so I say, "Utimi dynamic." Now, and then the macabre for Nakaka. Now, changing now.
Eti bra, si kadra wo Cote d'Ivoire and Liberia no mpe.
Oh, you back kwaji. For example, Sisi Ameti has say, me pe obia, me pe voice be a meti a makers of Rambosa.
Sisi Ameti in the person.
Me Sisi me free studio never has say. Me kwakoye program, but I came here. From the studio, you know what I said? I said like, why the better kind of thing? Because people are not singing those kind of that
songs again.
Those
Ebedasi, legendary. Ebedasi.
Okay,
okay. Over consider voice.
Yeah, me so consider.
Okay, no consider me so account. Yedasi. Legendary for Yam Ponsa in a ne or buy an energy show time with Andy Dusty Medidi Obidumbi Edukumi and I met them Ediama Godfather Grandpapa Nangasa Andy Power Dusty. Na ofori si baby no mo huna in fact or baby ko or adwuma na dawson you know ye na ye homa ye ba ye beto show so Yes, answer baby a show time with Andy Dusty panel no ha na DJ Slim ewa Foster Romanos ha and a Sally from Pom man ewa ha you so I didn't come earlier near can language advisor Nathaniel Bassi Edebaye and of Furian Ponsanso by he has his own ideas about it and on who say language it doesn't change anything and ya dear best sabibia but all the same ya ha yenyan ko ene de kopim se 10 bebo and komona na egu so ayedin Yohana, ya yinu ba efia edunum, efia o edunum. Eba out say she's going to sing. Sing-a-thon. And Guinness Book of Record. It was so breaking. Because our sister from Nigeria had her name written in there because on Wedriane. Into also the longest hours on also but Edbe Kono they are quite breaky. But DJ Slim,
yeah,
is it possible? Otonium sa
share in also Otonium 117 hours. The previous holder was 105 hours. Or no also called 117 and she plans of doing 120 hours. Okay, Kamboma 24 hours, 24 hours, 24 hours, and we will move back 4 days and some hours. I was so autonomous. Now, Utimu here was say o breaky 5 minutes be after an hour and also kaboom 4 hours no breaky 20 minutes. Meaning say na dey down crown on nebi for
4 days.
For 4 days. However, trick a woman ema ade no eye den kese pa wo me say unum say kasa anasa nwom to no free heat ni nyina free ha.
Yeah.
Free ha na eba. So wo yamfu ha say diaphragm ni ade wo mu no. Wo be compress ne saa for 4 days. And some hours a idea and exercise ketwa. Or say also was out to no man, you say be a was a number to be a man who be as to be manity at the Nankasa adding. However, the maniji will win in an answer or so better Ghana.
Oh, thank you.
It is so big to me, so unto me, we will see on that day somebody will make an attempt, say, maybe say me pushy Ghana, no more to say me renew. I want people to understand say Ghana nyom ebetimi ayede amaye nyina ni age and that is the bottom of it me enona ehemi nkran so betimi so ntimi de mimi ntimi nyina ha say enka but I believe say oye preparation there needs to be a lot of physical exercise and so can because exert a lot of pressure on her lungs even on her lungs no exert pressure but why are they
my memory also Foster it looks as if say if we say side we buy you know people are looking out for okay the outcome say the BCI because Nigeria for there I say it throw light on Ghanaian music.
Yeah.
Can we take advantage of that?
Yeah, not only is it throwing light on Ghanaian music, it's throwing light on Ghana itself. And I think it will go also into other forms of the arts. And I feel say we should all like a national appeal. Like any national say holiday crying na ebe holiday akotna or say we should be conscious about it. Yeah. It's about time you consciously tries to push your art.
Yeah.
Because that is what has changed our style of living. Other people's form of art now by a and a lot of things are changing. Yeah, you care about changing idea. And arts mobile. So if we are not conscious about it, then art so if somebody has taken this step, say obey to me, say own to me, say own to me, say when to me. I was said corporate bodies, individuals. What was it? Say Milo now better, like
we should support.
I was say yeah.
That no Sally, my memory also. I'm the time the cock my memory also. If we say by acquire on baby on any team, grant interviews, social media. As a nation, do we know the prospects are a womb? Have we taken advantage of it enough?
My surprise at MPP government. I'm highly surprised.
Why?
Say, Gary, this I call a buy or a press conference. Who say be a government organization? I say institution responsible for arts. I can be
like the Creative Arts Council.
I can be Biampo. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anna, yes, Ghana Tourism Authority. And so, sir, my surprised. Say, when Linda Bassi Hey, everybody. Nigerians, they are different people. I'll always compare.
And I think
no,
no,
maybe I think
we don't understand.
No, I think so with social media. No, am I at Nyama Bibre? I say.
So why?
But
why?
I don't even understand. SSC and Cananado. Any nitimuno. Afre abaywe. What do you need to make it happen? Say biso so koso sa na yenim abayaro so ne team they should let us know say all the full support. Where are the despites? Where are the Kwesichums? Where are the Oforisapon? Where are the the Dr. Kwekwoten? Where are they?
The Sikins, the Atales.
Do you get what I'm saying? Where are they? Follow this girl. You push it because what it is a drink seko. Nti me fan say I don't go soft drinks ya. Ne bi wo.
Yeah, Angel Cola.
Angel Cola peach ni ade ne go. Na girl no ete ho na kakra wa fa kakra no. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Say water company, whatever water company it is, say whether it's Awake, whether it's Belacqua, they should all troop there, support it. And send checks in the air flow.
But it's
too late. And yet too late. Because what the girl is coming to do, I'm even surprised, say, artist etina kromuha imposti abaywe.
Shatawale posti.
Meanwhile,
no, I was coming to say that. I don't know.
Meanwhile, monyom no obabeto.
Do you get what I'm saying? I'm surprised.
Old time Shatawale.
Yes, no, Shatta the Nyama say no. No, let's or supporting Nipa when he wants to.
Yeah.
In as much as we can't get him perfect. These are some of the times, sir. Me hailing for the things I want, And yet me surprised. Say Samini, Sarkodie, Stone Boy, Kitty, Kwame Eugene, all the A-listers that you won't come hano. Black Hope, imposti Terminator man. They say North Asia. Then you might do Asia. Has not posted.
Yeah, Indonesia, me who's video.
Exactly. Say one posti. About you want to say. Look out because say Nigeria can ministers are just so many ase MPs are just so many ase committee
in fact the whole country
the whole country
say to you I say how you feel
and what it is well, he said something right on the day say what say one of the days in national holidays ni nyina say nom bibia ema ebemanda awaipe free yenim
Okay, but individually you can do that. But the basis was
a conscious agenda.
Okay, so you are falling for that.
Exactly.
This is the call. Yeah, in your bar. She wants to make Ghana proud.
Charlie, I know what you
What you say?
That is not the bonus.
But talking about Samini.
Yeah.
Samini show obey. Then there is a poster ne buy no. Our own sister Wiala say. Baby, I didn't quote on your backing vocalist. Onye beginner on
no cry mic.
Onye beginner. What you say? And I want the microphone I be and him to say the audition. So she's angry. Or say so man change the picture na. Oman fana many more. Let me start from you, Sally. So, is it necessary?
Inferiority complex, a big disease. So be a complex, and the me person be care on me because say be na abe chaba ade. But say obi ye ni show. Say we chiawo. Wabele edia ba me sure say individual posters so beba artist ya baby aye show yi Ghana artist you ma dominate wo Ghana we are like we international brand we all get that but say Ghana ha ye pe artist o manim ton ticket we are like on kan ho I respect her craft.
What are you in the free man?
No, me say, me did you come so international brand. Wobo festivals, and I know ye. Or and near my when I say so even a projector. Or they one of the a friend is a friend is a profitable organizations in the area about to send microphone tron your mumra or move feature on it. What she's doing is good. I like that. However, ye show a commercial show. Commercial show. When I body dear, I saw ticket, I will chroma. A Samini.
Yeah.
A Stone Boy. Kwame Eugene. Fancy Gadam.
Yeah, fancy Gadam.
The filler of stadium. Papa.
No,
in terms of even commercializing it and purchasing tickets, it doesn't matter where you even are in the first place. It doesn't matter. But however, see, you share commercial purposes of it. Me who Kwame Eugene, Kwame na was Mekoto. But Riala, Abrofonium. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
In terms of marketing, it is okay to be done like that.
Yeah, that's in terms of marketing.
I responded to.
Well, you're facing on that. Please, 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Okay, I think that in her own personal right, she has the right to come out if she feels that something is not done right. Because artists, or perceiving home, and he has to say it right or wrong there. To her, she felt that she deserved
a front page.
Well, a position that would be fit her level. And then I said,
but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I have to say matter the individual opinion. Any problem, but to her, maybe it's a management decision or something. Say where you are, no, it doesn't speak well of your brand or something. So
it would you want to say?
It doesn't speak well of the brand.
Or no, if you say it doesn't speak well of the brand, I don't think that we should blame her that much.
DJ Slim.
But you can see ABS that was ABS. Okay, Boy, I think one of the coach, I think Coachella. I'm dealing with phone Ketwa. Catch almost African giant. Electronic Ketwa. Electronic or catch into a brand. And I said you know. However, I just believe say once a UB event, I only need Pakro. One phone number on wedding common and will be I was so a trainer, but Obabontin
she likes social media too.
How Babontin say now become was a typical example the issue be as I could see
yeah.
On this Shatawali.
Yeah. That's why you vocal.
As a BBC auntie
vocality does not feel
Bakumienu miensa na say a man ni abaho but no and decided who say was sent ko be di animu na show no yedi din to so. She has the right to do that.
Okay, yeah, that's a showtime with Andy Dusty near Guso Edema or Adom TV. Na DJ Slim or her, Foster or her, Salsona, Salifrim Poman or her, ye bonkomo, ye head no man who do echo. But my mouse of Foster, Christmas, Eba, what do you have for us?
As part of me Christmas, I created a show for myself. My friend Romanus Incomplete.
Romanus
Incomplete.
But you are complete.
On your fool, of course.
Incomplete because there are so many sides Romanus are represented. Apart from comedy, people know me. Say I do music, I do acting, I MC, I do other things. So it's incomplete because there's always something new coming up. Okay. We've done 4 experiences. Kitchen experience, lounge experience, party experience. Last year, Legends experience.
Okay.
This year, FVV experience.
FVV
experience.
What does that mean?
FVV, a word, mean sweet. Okay. So we are giving people a sweet experience. Yeah, because it's our 5th anniversary, and then we are celebrating it in grand style.
What did they celebrate?
It's also in connection with the fact that on the night, Obi Bia better tickets be 5 kg of FVV rice.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, and I now know where
not only are you getting the rice experience, because it's also produced in Ghana. Ghana, a long grain perfume near there, locally. You are supporting a local brand, and then also you are coming for a sweet experience with Romanus and his friends on the night. Yeah.
So. That be near anymore.
22nd.
My baby can something small like a skit, something small, so that. What are we? Okay, so Foster Romanus, but my FVV. But unfortunately, time naso. We wait
for National Theatre.
22nd.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Okay,
regular
okay,
VIP.
Okay, now Mama Kai will say
star 711.
Am I the bro war? Angel Cola, Unya Binuma, a pa, your peach, your mango, your orange, Christmas, and 1 year did in penny for pay and crap. Samson, a darling lemon, say, Basse, to see alcoholic beverage. That is the best one I can recommend for you. And an aquacons, the bet way, say, oh, bet, yeah, we no be for the Kenyan. What I say, bet we buy, and I'm a Ghana for a charman for Nina. I insist on mobile since I chairman. Inti or mobile, but more sort of one more. And the so you mama show ye at the bro me the obidum be edukume metnemu ema Andy Power Dust baby will be a Sally one no. Okay, yes. Yame Pie best answer should be your coming in a bye.